Hello friends, welcome to Design Coach. Today we are going to learn Bootstrap Modal pop-up. How to design model pop-up in Figma. So start with example of Bootstrap model. You will see here is the model components and this is the model title, model body and model footer. So we have designed this model in design tool Figma. So let's start with the Figma. Before we move, if you are visiting my channel at first, please subscribe and help me to grow and inspire me. Thank you. So let's start with Figma. We are going here and now we are going to create our first frame for model header. Click and I will use 500 width and 72 of height. Now you will see here frame. I am going to color this frame white and stroke will be gray 400. Now I need to use radius at top. Okay, these are the our first model header. Now we give the frame name model header. Now add model title. We are use for this and convert same medium. Font will be like little semi bold. I convert this into auto layout. So this will auto layout help us to maintain a padding surrounding our model header. Click model header. You will see there are 24 pixels padding around. Now I am going to change it to use 16 pixel around to all 16 pixel around at all padding. So this our model header. But if you see the Bootstrap model, it have a width something 500 something. Now I am going to use this and change it to 500. Okay, now this width is 500. Now we need a close button to in our layout. I am using Bootstrap icon and copy this close button and just select this for layout and paste. Now you will see you will find two objects in model header. One is text and one is close button. For this we need this close button into right. We just move but it will be not move. So to we have need a container for both this element to control. I am going to create frame 1 and give model container. Now why we create model container? With this model container we maintain a width of this model header. Now I am going to create field container. After creating field container you will see you will have a full area of this design. Now in this we need this X close button into right. Now it will be moving right. You will see here. Now we need it to center. So say you will be it will be center. Now the model header have a 4-side padding. If you need to change something padding, to see it will be work here. Okay, this with right left side was not working, but it will be bottom and if you are moving with left side, see this will be work. Now I am going to create a model body. I am selecting again new frame and my frame width is 500. Okay, I am going to again given stroke gray 400. We don't need any radius here. So this is our model body. Now I am going to add text into this. Okay, for this I am using the Bootstrap content. Okay, this will be added and now we don't need regular, we need to add secondary color for our body text. I just remove the extra space using this auto hide. Okay, now I convert this model body in auto layout. That will help us to maintain a padding of our element or component. Click see. Now this will be convert in auto layout. So we just use all side padding, we use 16, 16, 16 and again 16. See, now this will help us to be increase. Now if you see this, we have a little bit, okay, now we just decrease our text width. This will be constraint work. You see, now this will be perfect. Again, if I update the content, this will be also extend auto increase. See, this will be auto increase of your content. If you deleting this and maintain height of your model body content. Now we need a model footer. So again I am going to draw a one frame footer and this width it will be 500, same as our header and body. I just give this model footer. I just give the name of model footer. Again I need to use this stroke gray 400 and fill color we need white. Same for all, we need to white. Okay, again I need to radius at bottom. So this side we need 12 and 12. Now this border radius will be for us. Now in Bootstrap you see there are two buttons in model component. Now I am going to use my assets library. There are already available two buttons which I created in my Bootstrap UI kit. Just copy and just drag here and put into frame. Say these are in model footer. So now I just change the name, close and save changes. Close changes. Okay. I am moving this button to here little bit, so it will be maintain padding. So now this will be also in auto layout, that will help us to maintain our padding around at all, convert into padding. So auto layout, sorry. Now we just use padding 16 pixel, 16 pixel, 16 and again 16. So our model header, model body and model footer contain the same padding. If you would like to change the padding of top, bottom or left, right, you can use as your component. So now after converting, this auto layout will be take a hug content, like here it will be in hug content. Now we need to convert this into fixed width. Now we are using here. See, this will be change our left constraint resizing. Our width will be 500. Now if you see, there are two components in model footer. If I am trying to move it here, this will be not work, because this will be work as a individual in model footer. So we have one container that will handle this both buttons in their area. So select this and create one frame and give model footer container. This container will help us to be create a fill container. Fill container will be use a entire area of model footer, entire area of model footer. Now we have a available features for left and right. We have to align right, and this will be also align right. If this align right, we need to use our arrow key to move it to right of this button. Okay, you will see it we have a 16 pixel we need between, okay, 60 pixel. Now see, you will find here one frame container that will help us to be create a container in model footer that will be handle our two buttons. Now these three components will help us to create a complete our model component. Now just select all these and convert one new frame selections call model content. This will use for our entire component will reusable. Now I convert this into auto layout. See, this will also in our auto layout. See, so it will help us to be maintain our auto layout content. See, now you have a, if you extend this more, see, you will be see you will get a auto height, and I am redo this again. Okay, now we have this content. And another one more thing is, if in header and model footer I am moving this here, it will be not showing a proper result of our model footer. So for this we need to tell our button align from right and constraint from right. So go here and I'm just select this and go to my parent component and tell them to be constraint right. It will be hug content and constraint with right, and I'm going to here and align with right because these two button align from the right. So now if I move footer, see this will be work. Now again with the same concept for our header. If I am creating this and I need to tell header to move with this X close icon, we need to tell X icon to move from right. That means the X button will be moved from the right. So let's start with this and you will see this will be also work with your Bootstrap model. So friends, these are very initial Bootstrap model component example. You can use this concept and build your own Bootstrap model or maybe own model pop-up box and share with me in my comment below. So these are convert now in component. So you can use it in multiple times. See, these are now in multiple times. Now you just go here and you will find here your model box. Where is the model box? These are the local components. Still this, where is this? These are the model component. I think it should be not convert. Model page, our page name is this one. See, you will use this here, okay, as a child element or as a instance. See, you will be content update and easily you will check the model box pop-up. We will also change the title here, like model title, like you can change whatever title do you want to use in this your component. So friends and designers, thank you for watching my video and please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you will get my next update in your notifications. Thank you.